Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show. It is Sunday night. We're back from a long hiatus than we usually planned.
Longer than
a little break here.
Yeah.
As we talk about Invincible Season 3, Episode 7. And I know what you guys are thinking, like, what the fuck, guys? The season finale just happened. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, we know. We watched it. But,
yeah, we watched the season finale.
But we got to get through the Season 3, Episode 7 review. As always, this is the Nerd. You're going to hear the host show lines. My wonderful co-host, Brad and Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to wonderful Sunday night.
Yeah. I'm not in a laundry room.
Yeah.
I'm not in the laundry room. I'm back home. I'm with my setup, so that means I'm back to normality.
Reminds me of the old days.
When I was in the what's it called, in the laundry room?
Yeah, you were in the laundry room, and I was downstairs with my laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a great time, right, Brad?
Yeah, we've upgraded a bit over the years.
Yeah. Yeah, went like dorm room, laundry rooms, my old room, outside of my mom's room, in my mom's room. Like, I'm just...
Yeah, and I went to the attic. Basically.
Yeah. Brad ended up just like, because Brad used to say like, no, I don't really want to use the attic because the attic is like really hot.
Yeah, and then, but I put in an AC unit.
You know what that means? Excalibur. You know what that means, Excalibur? Yep. Dude, I'm what's it called? I'm just glad I'm back. Don't really want to be back, but Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. I gotta go back to work tomorrow.
We are what my hat says.
We're on live out of spite, right, Brad? Yeah.
Every day.
I had a great birthday, had a great party, and I was like, damn, bro. Just wish I could just stay here in Monterrey. Like, life here is just a lot more fun.
Yeah, don't speak on that. We might end up there.
Yeah. Well, I would at least hope they take me to where my family is. But Brad, before we can get into review,
I'd be escaping where your family is.
Yeah. Before what's it called? We get into today's review. How are you doing today, Brad?
I'm fine. Unfortunately, we were not able to go to the Renaissance Fair.
What happened?
Our dog watchers, one ended up with COVID and one ended up with allergy to medication. Both of them cannot watch their dog. So,
yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. So just everything you had planned for this weekend just went to shit.
Pretty much. Yep.
Yeah.
So just basically stayed home, played a bunch of video games.
Caught up on Daredevil, right, for this week's Daredevil. And
watched Daredevil, watched the newest episode of Daredevil, watched everything on Invincible. Only thing I didn't watch was Rhapsody in August, and that's because
I couldn't. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I was ready to go for Thursday. I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this movie. Movie's not available anywhere.
Yeah, we can't find it unless you buy the disc.
Yeah, unless you buy the disc on eBay.
Yeah.
And then that's going to take a while to get to my place. Brad, I'm pretty sure you can get it like in a couple of days. Me, where I was at, I was like, yeah, bro. Back in Bronzo, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take a week to get that shit in. So I'm like, okay, Brad. I'm like, fuck this, bro. And then everybody wanted to start hanging out with me, which I don't mind. I'm glad that I got to spend time with people that I haven't seen in a long time. But I was just like, oh, fuck. Okay. I was like, Brad, well, we're supposed to do these episodes. So, guys, Kurosawa is going to bleed into next month. And then the rest of the weeks are just going to be a fuck ton of random reviews that we want to do.
I mean, if anybody's going to bleed into months, it's probably going to be Kurosawa.
Yeah. But we're going to be done. So don't worry. We're going to make it happen. But I fixed it. We'll be fine. We got access to Rhapsody in August, so we just got to get to that tomorrow.
And I did edit Dreams. It's still unlisted, but I did edit Dreams.
Oh, it's up.
Is it up now?
Yeah, it went up today.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it went up today at 12.
But did you check my edit, make sure it was okay?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
you know, probably should have done that, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I got anything in there.
You know, it's just, you know what, Brad?
Has to be a certain level of trust, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess there's a certain level of trust. I mean, I trust that you would at least know what you're doing, right? But
Yeah.
you know, I could always just check real quick. But
I mean, you don't have to do it now. We could do it later.
yeah, yeah. I love how the most beautiful doesn't have a fucking thumbnail. What the hell?
Don't look at me.
Wait, no. What the hell?
That was not me.
No, it does have a thumbnail. Why doesn't it show up with a thumbnail when I search it up? Okay. Well, Brad, I mean, it looks. Yeah, you did it right, Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to CapCut.
Oh crap! No, you didn't do it right.
I thought I did it right.
I should have told you about this. I'm so sorry. It's fine. It's okay if it's like this for one time.
What I'd miss?
So when I recorded that interview,
Yeah.
we had two audio sources. So we had, you know, the wireless microphone that you see on me,
Yeah.
and then it was recording out straight from the camera. So on one channel you're gonna hear the wireless microphone, and on the other channel you're hearing audio from the camera. So all you had to do was just right click on it and be like change audio channels, and you just select the left, and it was gonna duplicate that sound on the left to the right.
I would not have known these things.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you about that. I forgot to tell you about that. That's my bad, but it's okay.
I got the video in there.
There were some odd CGI choices in the Dreams review. Yeah, like me being in a what's it called, in a laundry room.
How or why
Antarctica.
I end up born in Antarctica?
Yeah. But Brad, I appreciate you helping me out with that, man. Thank you, dude. It means a lot, and I'm glad.
I'm just glad my laptop didn't explode.
Did it almost explode?
Well, no. It was hot.
Yeah, it was.
It was a little hot. It took a little bit for it to, but it did it. It managed. So.
All right. Well, I'm glad that that everything's fine with it. But I'm glad that you managed, and I'm glad that it wasn't difficult for you.
No.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show that I could probably figure it out if you're unable to do it.
Yeah. My brother's microphone isn't that bad of a quality, huh?
No, that's actually pretty good. I was kind of surprised.
Yeah.
I don't know if he could have got bigger headphones, though. They were huge.
Yeah. But y'all go check out the Dreams review. It has no views except for the one I'm about to give it because I'm watching it. But yeah, y'all go in and just drop a view for it, please. It would mean a lot. But
I have been seeing there. You have been getting a lot of comments on your clips, on your TikTok and stuff.
Yeah, of course I am. Yeah.
People are mean.
People lack media literacy, bro.
People are mean, bro.
People lack literacy. It's no longer just media. It's just literacy in general. They lack that, and they don't understand what the fuck they're doing. So yeah, Brad. With that said, let's just go ahead and just start doing this, man.
Okay, let's
so
talk
we
about
can.
Invincible.
Yeah, because I have food coming soon, so I just want to get to that.
Okay.
You know, but
Be hungry.
Yeah, well, I need to take my meds,
Yeah.
and I also need to get to bed so that way I can go to work tomorrow. But, Brad, without further ado, let's go ahead and do this. So if you guys haven't watched Season 3, Episode 7 of Invincible, you should probably get out of here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers or you've already seen the episode, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect after these words from our sponsors in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of the Nerdcore Live Show is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off with code TheNerdCore. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video.
It was fun.
Evie Mux, what in the fuck is happening, man? What in the fuck is happening? All right, Brad. Season 3, Episode 7. What have I done?
What I've done.
Shut the fuck up. Earth's greatest heroes join forces to fight an unimaginable threat. Episode is directed by Haley Herrick, and supervising directors are Dan Duncan and Sean O'Neill. Based on the comic by Robert Kirkman, Corey Walker, and Ryan Ottley. Written by Robert Kirkman. This episode is written by Robert Kirkman. Episode stars Stephen Yeun, Sandra Oh, J.K. Simmons, Jonathan Banks, Chloe Bennett, Cleveland Berto, Doug Bradley,
not me,
Clancy Brown, Sterling K. Brown, Christian Convery, Cliff Curtis, Greg Griffin, Chris Diamantopoulos, Walton Goggins, Gillian Jacobs, Melise, Luke McFarlane, Jason Mantzoukas, Ross Marquand, Jeffrey D. Morgan, and Aaron Paul, and more people. There's a lot of people that I could keep reading, Brad. But let's see if we have any trivia here. Keeping an eye on my food here. Just making sure that these people don't get here. All right. In the original source material, one of the Mark variants, specifically the one wearing Viltrumite. Okay, I don't want to give this a stars rating. Hold on. Uniform without the mustache was engaged in combat with popular comic book character Spawn. As both Invincible and Spawn are characters created by Image Comics. Despite their shared origin from the same comic publisher, Spawn does not appear in the episode at all and was swapped out with the character Wolfman, who originated in Image Comics' Astounding Wolfman. Well, yeah, it's because of rights issues. Yeah. But, dude, that would have been so badass to see Spawn and him fighting, though. Yeah.
Spawn and Battle Beast.
Battle Beast. The technicians, the surgeons that fix Armstrong, are voiced by Doug Bradley, who was the original Pinhead in the Hellraiser franchise.
Oh, shit.
When Angstrom returns to them after fighting with Invincible, they force him to work for them. From now on, they say refuse, and your remains will give us endless fascination, which is something that a Cenobite totally would say. Yeah. Jeffrey D. Morgan voices Conquest, making this the second Robert Kirkman villain he has portrayed after Negan in The Walking Dead.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, Brad. So, Brad, I'm going to go ahead and just say that this is... Yeah, the fight wasn't taking place in Spawn's Alley. He couldn't... Yeah, that's exactly why.
It's true.
Brad, I think this episode was fantastic. I have loved what they've done with Rex this whole season and the journey that we have taken with Rex and where we've gone, where we're at now. To me, the standing out, what stood out to me was just what they did to Rex here. And you start this series with Rex being a character that doesn't give a shit about anybody. You know?
Nope, very selfish.
He's very selfish. He only cares about himself. He constantly cheats on his girlfriends. And he's
just an asshole.
He's an asshole. And in this episode, he makes the total sacrifice, you know, for not just for what's it called, his old coworkers, but you know, the woman that he loves. And he sacrifices himself, and I just really loved that about what we did in this episode.
But not only does he sacrifice himself, he's just as strong as that Invincible, which is amazing.
Oh yeah,
he kills that Invincible. So
yeah, Brad, and dude, stop, dude, what the fuck? Sorry, I gotta put that back up there because I didn't have a chance to read it because some dogs wanted to bark. Yeah, the fight wasn't taking. Okay, no, yeah, that was our. You already had said that. So what's it called? Yeah, Brad. Just loved everything they did with Rex, bro. Just to me, that was really the best part about this episode. To me, it just really showed you how much he grew as a character, and it really showed you that like he really is just as strong as that variant, right? Like you're saying. Yeah. Like, holy shit, man. He really was taking it to him.
And can I just say, the Billie Eilish song was actually placed in the correct spot this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe for the first time ever, I'm going to say that, but the images and that song, they really hit in this.
Yeah.
So I give him an A+ for that.
Yeah. What a depressing fucking song to
Yes, yeah, but
yeah.
I mean, it is Rex's sacrifice.
Yeah. And dude, I gotta say those variants are fucking crazy, Brad. Those
Whoo!
variants were strongest. Like, dude, I'm my friends were telling me like they think that the one with the yellow cape was the strongest.
No, I think the
Mohawk?
one what no, I think the one dressed as Omni Man.
I don't know, dog. I think it was the one with the cape, with the yellow cape. Cause that guy, bro, that guy was not taking anything, bro.
No, he was strong, but I mean the Omni Man one also was pretty strong.
Yeah.
Mohawk guy was pretty strong. I mean, all in all, like Invincible held his own against multiples of them.
Yeah. But I mean, he held his own, but he was really struggling.
Oh yeah. Oh, you
Yeah.
would be too if you had like how many 18 variants? I think they said.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, Rex isn't the only character with some growth here. Debbie. Debbie let her, let Oliver go out there and fight. And even
Yeah.
gave him advice. Even gave him advice. They at least have an alligator. No, sorry, Stacy.
No, sorry.
I
they
know
didn't
how
have a
much you
Loki.
would have liked the Florida mark, but no.
They didn't have a Loki variant.
Yeah, no Florida mark. But yeah, Brad, Debbie was like, keep moving. Make sure that they what's it called? That you don't let them.
They don't get caught.
You
Yeah.
caught and do not tell them like where you live because like they'll probably come. They'll come for me.
Well, I mean, most of them, if they're in the same world and they live in the same place, for some of them, I'm sure they knew where she lived. Let's be real here.
Yeah. Well, there was one of them that went to her and they were expecting to find her and nope. She did the right thing by going to her boyfriend's house.
Yeah, because I mean, and probably in their worlds that didn't exist because they killed her.
Yeah. And what Cecil said, it was like, oh, like what's it called? That area, what's it called? It wasn't hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the suburban areas weren't hit.
But I mean, it's just amazing to see how strong these variants are. Because you think about it, they cut the head off Immortal.
I know, dude.
Straight off.
Straight off.
And then Kate was no match. Shapesmith was basically looked like a stretched out rubber band.
Yep. I love how he made fun of him, by the way. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not gonna be alive anymore. Fucking asshole, man. those variants of Marks were really real assholes, man.
I do gotta say, I think this episode is at least as good, maybe better than the last episode. Even with Angstrom there, but Angstrom's barely there.
Yeah. And
But I feel like you feel the weight of this and what Mark has to go through, because this is his fault, and
it is.
I think he has to deal with that. That's his fault. But I think the way they show that and the way they go through that, and yeah, I mean, pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. But overall, I thought it was a great episode. Mostly, I thought just because of what he did with Rex, and you saw that his girlfriend was like ready to unquit. He's like, "No, you're not just gonna unquit like your first day."
Yeah, yeah. So I'll go take care of this, and then we saw what we saw. I mean, Rex died, a hero's death. So very, very good turnaround for a character that when we started the series we didn't really like, and I think it's a good thing we reviewed this season, because I think they've turned it around. I think they learned from last season of, don't split stuff.
No, because like imagine they would have split it, and we got this last half. Like
Yeah, but
I feel like it's the most emotional driven part of the season.
and you come into it with the same feelings we had from last time, and fuck, why would you make us wait 2 to 3 months?
Yeah.
But I think they've done well. I think they, Amazon has gathered their footing again for this series.
Yeah. But also, you see once again that like that what's his name that Oliver has oh man that Oliver has gone down this like he was telling him, like you'll kill him because you don't want him to do this again, and it's
I
like
mean, it's the whole Batman situation.
yeah
Batman refuses
oh
to kill
yeah
to
no I'm
kill
sorry
his,
that's the next episode not that I'm sorry no what made me
well,
laugh
no, Oliver was telling him to kill the variant.
Angstrom, yeah, he was telling him to kill Angstrom,
Yeah,
right?
he was telling him to kill Angstrom.
Yeah,
So yeah, so it's the whole Batman critique of, why does Batman keep letting his enemies live?
yeah, yeah. Stop it, man. But Brad, what's your final verdict here?
I'm going to give the same as I did for the last one, 9.5 out of 10.
9.5 out of 10.
Are, are
I
we are
am.
we are we not going to talk about what ended up happening at the end there?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh yeah.
The big reveal,
Conquest.
conquest.
Who? You don't really see it in this episode, but the
No,
next one is gonna very much introduce you to who the fuck Conquest
conquest
is.
and conquest is one you shouldn't forget.
Yeah. Holy shit. What a fucking what's it called reveal when he shows up. But I love that Mark is like, this whole time I've been here, like what's it called? I've been helping out, but like I really just want to hit something. And he's like, all right, let's just do this.
Yeah, they just go for it. I'm pissed. Like I'm just mad. Like we were
Yeah,
cleaning up the city, and then these variants hit, and now I got to clean up the city again.
yeah. I do love the moment with Oliver and Mark when Powerplex is starting to act up again, and Oliver comes in, punches like, goes like, don't hit him,
He's like, what?
and Oliver's like, what?
Just give him a hug.
And he's like, yeah, I was like,
Just give him a hug to expend his
the
power.
more damage he takes, the more power he gets.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, great episode. To me, really, what stands out to me is Rex's sacrifice, and of
Yeah.
course, Angstrom. Not
Yeah.
Angstrom, sorry, not Angstrom. Conquest showing up.
Well, and Angstrom and the variants.
Yeah, the
And
variants
then-
more than Angstrom, honestly.
And then where Angstrom ends up after this, I don't know, because he's basically now working for the technicians.
Yeah, yeah. So who the fuck knows, man?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just really want the Angstrom story to be fucking done. But what do I know, right? What do I know? But nonetheless, Brad, I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. This was a fantastic episode. It was a great episode, and I thought that it was really entertaining, but it had some great emotional moments like Rex in here. And just overall, this journey that we've been taking with Mark this whole season about him just trying not to become like his father, trying to be a good what's it called, role model to his brother. But it's just like every little thing that's happening is just justifying him more and more about why he should be more like Omni-Man.
And I mean, and unfortunately, you see it in this is when you have powerful superheroes and powerful villains that are fighting each other, and ultimately they're going to destroy everything.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be collateral damage. There's going to be deaths from just normal wimpy humans. So
Yep.
yeah, it's the whole Superman Batman story basically.
Yeah. But with that said, that concludes our review of season 3, episode 7 of Invincible. And of course, keep up to date with us on thenerdcore.com, Twitter at thenerdcore_, Instagram at thenerdcore, Letterboxd at thenerdcore, TikTok at thenerdcore, Patreon.com/thenerdcore, and of course, Discord link is in the description below, so you can talk with us all about Invincible. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you leave a comment, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss another video that drops on the channel. If you listen to us on your favorite podcast app of choice, make sure you leave a 5-star review and you follow us on your favorite app. All that helps us out so freaking much. And we want to thank our patrons. Without you guys, we're nothing. We're nothing. And I know that this is late. And I promise that this is not the last you're going to see from us, because we'll be right back for our Daredevil season, Daredevil Born Again season 1 premiere review.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a little bit. I'm going to hope my food gets here eventually. Shit's going to be cold as fuck.
It's just going in a circle right now.
Yeah, it's like the dude's showing up at the place and the thing. Yeah, he's picking up my order. Yeah. I don't even know how to spell. I don't even know how to say his name. I'm pretty sure that means good adventure. What? All right, whatever. With that being said, Brad, let's get him out of here.
All right, Raul. Thank you for being host as always. Thank you to Stacy for joining us in chat. Thank you to listeners out there at Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, worst comes to worst, just blow up your skeleton. Young Yoda out.